The German Girl Who Underwent 67 Exorcisms. True crime documentary. This is not just a story about faith. This is a story about fear, a story about a young girl whose suffering was so disturbing that even trained professionals couldn't explain it. They said she was possessed. Doctors said she was sick. But what happened next would shock an entire nation, because this girl underwent 67 exorcisms and no one could stop it. She was just an ordinary girl, raised in a deeply religious family in Germany. Quiet, polite, intelligent. To outsiders, her life looked peaceful, but behind closed doors, there was pressure. Her family believed strongly in strict religious values. Sin, guilt, punishment. These weren't just ideas, they were a way of life. And then, everything changed. It started with something small, a blackout. She collapsed without warning. Doctors were called. Diagnosis: neurological issues, possibly epilepsy. But soon, her condition worsened. She began hearing voices, dark voices, voices that whispered things no one else could hear. She claimed something was watching her, something not human. Her behavior changed drastically. She became aggressive, uncontrollable. She refused to eat. She would scream for hours, at nothing, or something only she could see. Then came the most disturbing part. She claimed she was surrounded by demons, multiple entities, each one speaking through her. Her family, terrified, turned not to medicine, but to faith. A priest was called. At first, there was hesitation, but after witnessing her condition, they approved an exorcism, then another, and another. What started as a desperate attempt turned into a ritual repeated again, and again, and again, 67 times. Each session lasted hours. She was restrained. Prayers shouted over her. She screamed, growled, spoke in voices that didn't sound human, some claimed. Her voice changed entirely. Others said she displayed unnatural strength. Weeks turned into months, months into years. Her health collapsed. She stopped eating properly. Her body weakened. But the rituals continued, because they believed. Stopping meant losing her forever. But was she being saved or destroyed? Eventually, her body couldn't take it anymore. She died, young, weak, broken. Official reports pointed to starvation and neglect. But those who believed said something else. They said the demons never left. Her death sparked outrage across Germany. Authorities stepped in. Trials followed. The question became, who was responsible? The family? The priests? Or something far more complicated? Even today, people are divided. Was she mentally ill? Or truly possessed? This case remains one of the most disturbing intersections between religion and reality, between belief and science, and somewhere in between. A young girl lost her life, but the question still lingers. What was really happening to her?